you do not place down the crafting table and you want to search up how to build a door, it will only show you the stuff you can build with using just the
California dreaming about you.
Hello, I am Squidward Gaming, and today we are playing Minecraft. So, first step in Minecraft is to break wood. If you've never played Minecraft, it's a pretty simple game. It's fun. After you collect wood, we have to put it in here. And after you do that, you would like to craft a crafting table. The crafting table lets your crafting expand. Instead of having a plain old simple 4 boxes, can't even craft a pickaxe in. See, no room for a pickaxe. The crafting table comes in handy. With the crafting table, you can place it down and have 5 more boxes. So now next step is we want to mine. And how do we mine? You get a pickaxe. A pickaxe lets you mine stuff. With a wooden pickaxe, you can't mine much. But soon we will evolve and get more stuff. Next, to protect ourselves, we need a wooden sword. Next, to get more wood so we can craft, we need an axe. But hold up. You need more sticks. To create sticks, which is pretty simple, you need 2 oak planks, any planks, put them one on top of each other, and you get sticks. Now you place 1 stick on the bottom to get, well, almost a sword. Next, you put your material, which we are using wood. Oh, no, never mind. No, we want to build an axe, so we need 2. You place it just like that, you place 3 like that, and 2 sticks down, you get a wooden axe. Now, we are set to go. A wooden axe is to simply break wood. Any type of wood, it don't matter, helps break it. Okay, with a pickaxe, with a wooden pickaxe, you can break stone and a couple more things. Now, once you get some stone, right, you want to mine some stone. And after you acquire the stone, you will place down your crafting table and do the same thing. First, let's do a pickaxe. With the cobblestone, you can mine more. You can mine iron with a cobblestone. Not with the wood, with an iron. The attack damage is a lot, too. Next, we shall build a sword. The sword is obviously more. So I would just skip making the wooden sword and just make a stone pickaxe. Next, we need is, see how faster that is? Next, we need to build a axe. So as we will do, we will place an oak plank on top of another oak plank, get a stick. Now we will put sticks in and get our new axe. So now you know a couple of the basics of the game. Next, we will go and get some more wood. Why we need more wood is that's one of the basic materials to build. Don't matter what kind of wood. The only time the wood matters is if you want a different color. So instead of having so if we went to door, instead of having, let's see. Huh. Oh wait, no, we need a crafting table. Yes, if you do not place down the crafting table and you want to search up how to build a door, it will only show you the stuff you can build with using just the crafting. When you place down a crafting table, your variety changes, like I said at the beginning. So you search up door. Let's say you don't want an oak door, you want, so basically the wood matters if you want style, if you want to match your house, etc. So now we got more wood. We will, so how to make the planks, I don't know if I said this, I don't think I did. You take a log, put it in there, Don't matter which slot can be here, here, here. It can also be in the crafting table. You get it. And now if you're playing a computer like me, Control Shift, and you get all 28. And now, this is where we need sticks and wood. And if you don't know how to craft a certain item, you can just search it up. For example, I want to build a boat. How do I build a boat? Here. This is how you build a boat. No sticks. You grab it and you're good. If you're playing on PC, this, the left is to build, and the right is to break. No, the left is to break, and the right is to build. Pretty simple. You go in, push the right mouse button, not button, the right mouse clicker, and you will be in a boat. So you see diorite up there, that's not diorite. You see this stuff right here? This stuff right here is diorite. If you don't know what diorite is, it's pretty simple. You can find all the stuff you can craft with diorite. You can get a polished diorite, and you can build some stairs with diorite. I don't think stairs, but you can build other stuff. You can build stuff with diorite. And you cannot break diorite. Well, I don't think. Wait, let's see. And you can break diorite with a wooden pickaxe. Okay, let's go on an adventure. Now we see a dog, or you want to call it a wolf, whatever you want to call it. To tame a dog, you need bones. And how you acquire bones is from killing skeletons, or finding them in chests, or stealing them, or what my cousin would say, would borrow without asking. Or steal them. So, pretty basic. Now, you see, up here we got spruce wood. It's a different type of wood, but it does the same thing as any other type of wood, just the different color and stuff. So, for an example, let's get some spruce wood. Now we got spruce wood. Let's say we don't like the color. Well, you can't do that with the crafting table. But let's say, for an example, you don't like the birch colored boat. You can take your spruce and get a different colored boat. See that? Now, we can go on to our adventure, because a dog or a wolf stole my boat. Next up, now, there's a thing, if you don't know, called strip mining. Basically, you go in a straight line and find stuff. But as you see up here, that black stuff right there, with dots, the black dots, is what we call coal. Coal is an item you can do to smelt to make torches. You cannot, well, no, you cannot break it with a wooden pickaxe. Don't have a wooden pickaxe? You can break it with a iron, well, stone and above. So iron, gold, and diamond, and netherite. The most rare item is netherite. It's really hard to find. How you find netherite is by going to the nether. So we have coal now. But you may be asking, how do you smelt stuff with coal? How you smelt stuff with coal is with the furnace. How to build a furnace, you need cobblestone. This game is basically just adding stuff up. So now what you're going to do is take your cobblestone and boom, 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 boom. Okay, got furnace. If you want a blast furnace, you can search up here. Blast, and you should get a blast furnace. Need a lot of iron. But hold up, you see smooth stone. How do you make smooth stone? You need cobblestone. How you turn cobblestone is to smooth stone is by smelting it twice. How do you smelt? I'm about to teach you. So now you take your furnace and you place it down. Next, you can take wood too. For example, let's say you can use your wood planks or your sticks or your old sword, etc. if you don't have enough coal. So now, let me show you. See, it smelts because it's wood. But hold up. Let's say you don't want to use wood or you don't have wood and you don't have coal. You can also use coal. Coal goes a lot faster than wood would. So now you got stone. Well, we need smooth stone. How you would get smooth stone is by smelting the stone another time to make it smooth stone. But we're not looking to get a blast furnace. Usually what I do when I'm playing is I go and I find a village and I steal a couple blast furnaces. Because the thing is, with blast furnaces is what you do is you go and you grab a blast furnace, whatever, you put your stuff in. Instead of smelting slower, it smelts a lot faster than a regular normal furnace. So now you got your smooth stone. Congratulations. But now, how you will determine this furnace is by breaking it with a pickaxe. You can, matter of fact, break it with a thing. But you see how slow that is. So now we could switch here and break it a lot faster. Okay. Next up is we don't have any shelter. See, that is a creeper. A creeper is a thing that silently, since the name creeps, because it creeps up on you, creeper creeps up on you, and then it explodes, like boom. The only way to kill it in survival is to hit it, run back, hit it, run back. That's not the only way, but that is the way if you don't have a lot of materials. Now what we are going to do is we're going to bop and bop. Now we are locked up. And if you are in a dark place, mobs, bad guys, creepers, zombies, skeletons can spawn in. How we will not have that happen is take those sticks you made and take the coal. And you got a torch. A torch is basically just a stick with fire on it. So now you will take your torches, and for every 1 coal and 1 stone you get 4 torches. So now you'll bop them around your area. And since we're living in a cave, kind of, we can go and we can break coal. And like I said, coal is an item you can use to smelt and make torches, like I said. But now, you guys might be asking from earlier, what is strip mining? Strip mining is basically, like I said last time, pretty basic, in a straight line. So it can be a small straight line, it can be like 2 blocks, so basically boom, 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 boom. That's strip mining. Or, let's go here. It doesn't have to only be 2 blocks. Okay, now we're stuck by water. This is a pretty easy fix up. There we go. So now you don't have to do that. You can do 3 blocks high, which I reckon the more you go, the more you expand this way, sideways, the more you expand up, the higher chances you will be to find diamonds, coal, and stuff. But the further you go down, the higher chances you have to find diamonds. Diamonds is a mineral or something, so basically like you can build tools with planks and stuff. Diamonds you can do the same thing, but with diamonds and iron and netherite and gold you can make armor. These right here are the armor slots: helmet, chestplate, pants, leggings, whatever you want to call them, and boots. That will protect you. You can also make leather. How you get leather? Kill cows and horses. Anyways, you make this, the highest and the best armor is the netherite. And how you make that is with netherite. That is later. So for right now, we will go and show you. So there's a setting in the Bedrock version of Minecraft. You can go into settings. Now we will go in and find show coordinates. Coordinates is basically telling you how high you are and your X and Y axis. So let's pop that on. So now it shows me my position. Okay? This is my either X or Y axis, and this right here is my Y or X axis. And then the middle one is your height. So I'm 61 blocks up or down or whatever. Negative is down, positive is up. Obviously, pretty basic. Okay. So now, you can cheat, which I don't recommend. You can go find a website or app that tells you the coordinates to diamonds, iron, or whatever. Don't recommend doing that because that is cheating. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and strip mine. So, or you can build cases down until you get about negative. But before we do, let's get and make some torches. So now we got some torches so we don't get mob spawning behind us. We don't have no shield, which we should have made. And when you die in this game, you respawn with none of your stuff. Now let me explain the difficulty. That's how difficult, self-explanatory, how difficult the game is. Right now I have an easy. You got peaceful. Peaceful is no mobs, okay? Easy, easy, normal, normal, hard, hard. And then you got hardcore. You might be like, what's hardcore? Basically, you get one life, you die, you can't play. You can spectate. So you cannot come back. You can only spectate. The only way is to make a whole new world. Or you can save the game as a different file, and you can click on that file and reboot. So let's say you save it right before you went to the nether and you die in the nether. You open that file, and then you restart from where you saved it from. So if I save in my house, I'll be in my house with all my stuff. That is, well, pretty self-explanatory for all that stuff. So since I'm being easy, it's not going to be too hard. So that's the basics of Minecraft. If you want me to explain any more, like, follow, and share this video to your buddies so they know how to play Minecraft. And if you already know how to play Minecraft, this tutorial is completely useless to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in another video. Have a wonderful day.